When it got like dark out, he like cornered me in the kitchen with his little posse and convinced me to do this pill. And I don't know what the pill was. I said no a million times. Eventually I was just like, okay, like whatever. I think he said it was like, it'll make me feel good. Like it was Molly or ecstasy or whatever. And then finally I was just like, okay, like I'll take the littlest tiny bit. So I took it and I started just like, I don't know, just like it was euphoric or whatever. I was like, this is not, I wouldn't have agreed to this if you wouldn't have like tried to like convince me, whatever. And then, but I stuck it out. We finished up the shoot and I was getting ready in my room, like packing up all my stuff, getting ready to leave. And he comes in and he pulls me onto the bed and I look down and his dick is out and he's like, suck it. And I said no. And then he said, lick it. And I said no. And he said, then you're fine with not getting paid. And I said, yeah. And I just got up and I went downstairs and I grabbed the director because I was with the director and the crew that whole day. We spent like maybe 12 hours together. So at that point I had gotten along with the director and the whole crew really well. And I told them, I was like, hey, like, Shai just told me if I don't suck his dick, then I'm not getting paid for this whole day. And they were like, yeah, that's not okay. So they grabbed me and they put me in a car and took me home.
Wow. And that was the last you heard from him, or you talked to him after that?
Sorry, that was like so much rambling. I haven't talked about this story at all. And it's I wasn't going to talk about it, but I feel like it's something that should be spoken of. Like, it's not okay that he did that.
Definitely.
I did hear from him a few days ago, actually, because I made a TikTok, like a recap of 2022.
And you said that you didn't get paid.
And I said, it was like a screenshot of, it said, starring in my first music video, didn't get paid. And in parentheses, it said, my lawyers will be in contact, which that was like a joke. And he sent me a screenshot of the TikTok and said, what is this about?
Yeah, Big Baby JTV. Shy Glizzy, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. I appreciate all the viewers of the channel. A lot of y'all ain't subscribing, but, you know, just tap that subscribe button, goes a long way. Shy Glizzy, man. Shy Glizzy is being accused by Sky Bri of allegedly exposing himself to her and not paying her, and overall being a creep, right? You know, I think this would be called obviously sexual harassment, but it'd be like sexual misconduct. Just revealing yourself to a woman and she ain't consenting. Obviously, you didn't do anything. You know, well, at least from the story that she's saying, I put the clip at the beginning. He didn't, you know, force himself anything like that on her. Thank God, you know what I mean? But to give her an unknown pill, bruh, you setting the scene for grape. Okay, so take the G out and take a guess of what I'm trying to say. You're setting it up for grape, man. Right? So when I say in this title, don't be this guy, understand that, you know, the best way to approach this, right, is handle business first. And if you have an interest sexually with this woman, okay, be direct about it, man. I'm just going to tell y'all this, man. You know, I'm not going to pretend like I'm some innocent angel, whatever. Have I done things that are maybe questionable in the past in terms of, you know, sexual dynamics and that? Yes. And I apologized to that individual or any individual, and because my intentions wasn't always there. But you have to understand how you're being perceived and how you're being looked at, especially with somebody like yourself, Shy Glizzy, in a public-facing person with a position of power, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, bruh, you have to understand one thing. Handle business first. You have to understand, number two, it's better to be direct than indirect to try to play games. See, if you want that shorty to suck you off, you look her dead in the eye after you finish shooting, after you finish spitting, you say, baby, I think you fine. I want to take you home and I want you to suck me off. Yeah, just be that ass. I'm done with this. We have to be, as men, be done with this indirect BS. Ain't no time for that, man. No being indirect, man. I'm sorry that happened to Sky Bri, bro. That sucks. That's terrible. And women don't deserve that. Now, that's not me being a simp or weirdo. No, that's just me being a moral person, okay? Using logic, okay? You just have to ask that girl or ask that woman, hey, I want to do this with you in private. You bought it or no? You don't need no pill. You don't need nothing but having intestinal fortitude, being bold-faced and being a motherfucking man and telling that woman, yo, this is what I want and this is how I want it. She's going to say yes or she going to say no. Let me tell you something about this, man. Sky Bri seems like an open book, honest person, and she does porn for a living. You just have to ask her. And if she about it, she'll do it. Very simple. And if she ain't about it, move on with your life, bro. Don't be giving pills to women who you want to have sex with. Ain't no Bill Cosby in this motherfucker. Just tell her what you want. She will say yes, she'll say no, and then you move accordingly. And also pay people who work for you, man. You know what I mean? Life ain't free, man. Put in work. Okay? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Shy Glizzy, allegedly a motherfucking creep, man. I'm out, bro.